It's all brought to you by Mayweather Promotions, along with DeBella Entertainment and Showtime. Sponsored by Corona, La Cerveza Más Fina. Well, ladies and gentlemen, at this time we are ready to weigh in the main event of the evening. At this time, please welcome to the room and up to the stage, undefeated fighter with a record of 36 wins, no losses, 30 wins coming by way of knockout, fighting out of Moreno Valley, California by way of Oxnard. He'll be making his super lightweight debut. Please welcome into the room the three-division world champion and the current WBC lightweight champion of the world, Mikey Garcia. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we welcome up to the stage at this time his record, 33 wins, 2 losses, 24 wins coming by way of knockout. He is currently ranked the WBC number 6 super lightweight contender in the world. He is the 4-division champion of the world from Cincinnati, Ohio, Adrien, the Problem Broner. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to bring our fighters to the scale. Our main event of the evening is scheduled 12 rounds of boxing, a super lightweight special attraction, weight limit 140 pounds for the WBC Diamond Belt. 140 pounds, the stakes are huge for this. Let's bring first the undefeated lightweight champion of the world, Mikey Garcia. Mikey Garcia weighs in at 139 and 1/2 pounds. 139 and a half pounds for the undefeated WBC lightweight world champion Mikey Garcia. And now, ladies and gentlemen, get ready to welcome to the scale at this time from Cincinnati, Ohio, the 4-division champion of the world, Adrien, the Problem Broner. Adrien Broner weighs in at a ready 138 and 3/4 pounds. We have a fight, ladies and gentlemen. 12 rounds of boxing, super lightweight, a special attraction for the WBC Diamond Belt. Adrien Broner versus Mikey Garcia. There they are, ladies and gentlemen. This fight has truly captured the world's attention, and deservedly so. Adrien Broner, Mikey Garcia, 12 rounds. Special attraction for the WBC Diamond Belt. Once again brought to you by Mayweather Promotions, DeBella Entertainment, and Showtime, presented by Premier Boxing Champions. Indeed, this is the main event of the evening. You don't want to miss it, taking place tomorrow night at Barclays Center. Truly a blockbuster event capturing the world's attention. Adrien Broner, Mikey Garcia. And in just a moment, my colleague Dave Diamante will be interviewing the fighters. Before we do that, want to bring to your attention, we want to wish a very happy birthday to Adrien Broner, celebrating his birthday today and weighing in at a trim and ready 138 3/4 pounds. Dave Diamante at this time now to interview our fighters.
Thank you, Jimmy. Adrien, happy birthday. Leonard wants to present you with a cake. We got it right behind you, brother.
Hey, stop the music. I don't want this cake to go to me. Where my twin brother at? Where my twin at? I want the cake to go to him. I got a lot of cake. I can give some away. Every day our birthday. There you go.
Say something. You want to say something?
Huh?
Say something.
Hey, get off the mic. Just kind of get up.
No. This is my mic. You go ahead.
I can't talk to it like that.
Go ahead.
All right. Now they try to give me the cake, but baby bro, I'm gonna give you the cake, cause God done blessed me. He gave me a lot of cake, so I can give some away. This cake to you, baby bro.
All right. Thanks, man. All right. No problem, Mark. All right. Oh, no, I ain't.
Now, that's just the beginning of your present. Now tomorrow after I fuck this nigga up, that's your real present.
All right, Adrien, let me ask you a question. You've said for this fight, we're going to see a more serious Adrien Broner. What do you mean by that?
I'll show you tomorrow, bro.
All right. You said this fight's not about billions. This fight's about boxing. It's about business. We could say about beards. Speaking of beards, Mikey, he's got a lot of power. How you going to handle that?
You acting like I ain't got power. You ain't never seen me fight?
I didn't ask the second part of the question. You think Mikey will be able to handle your power?
Shit, he ain't never been hit by me. I ain't never been hit by him. But I know one thing. Shit, he been down. I've been down too, but he ain't never been put down by me.
Final thoughts for tomorrow.
I'm gonna fuck this nigga up. Fuck you talking about?
Ladies and gentlemen, 4-division world champion Adrien, the Problem Broner. Mikey, if I could get you for a second. I'll let you chew for a second. All right. How you feeling? How was camp?
Feel real good, real happy, real excited. Thank everybody for coming and joining us. Big fight tomorrow night. Excited. Camp was great. We had a great camp. I couldn't have done anything better. We're just ready to put on a great show tomorrow night.
You guys have such different styles. You always seem so calm. Adrien's more of a emotional fighter. Are you really going through emotions, or you just are able to find your zen in the ring? What's going on?
I'm very patient, very calm. I don't let my emotions get the best out of me. There are moments where you do get a little emotional. The crowd does, feed into that, but I put that aside. I stay focused, follow my game plan, take care of business.
That's another thing. You are very patient. You're very fundamentally sound. But at the same time, when you get an opponent hurt, you go in and close the show. Is that something you've learned over the years, or that's just instinctual? You've just always had that?
It's almost on instinct because if I do see the opportunity to finish my opponent, I'm going to take it. There has been times where I might stun my opponent, maybe hurt him a little, but I don't see the time just yet. I don't see it ready. He might still be fresh enough to fight back, so I won't take that opportunity right then and there. But when I see the right moment and I just feel that the end is near, I'm going to go out there and do my job and stop him.
Final thoughts on tomorrow night?
Well, just make sure everybody joins us because it's going to be one hell of a fight, and I will come out victorious once again.
Ladies and gentlemen, 3-division world champion Mikey Garcia.
Good. I sent you the paperwork, so if you want a hard copy, I give you. Whenever you're ready,
And now, ladies and gentlemen, we continue with our official weigh-in. This time we move to our opening attraction on Showtime Championship Boxing. 12 rounds of boxing for the WBC Middleweight World Title Eliminator. Once again, presented by Premier Boxing Champions and brought to you by Mayweather Promotions, DeBella Entertainment, and Showtime, sponsored by Corona La Cerveza Más Fina. And now, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage at this time from Buenos Aires, Argentina. His record 29 wins, 4 losses, 2 draws with 16 knockouts. He is ranked the WBC #1 middleweight contender. Please welcome El Gaucho de Pigue, Jorge Sebastian Heyland. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we invite to the stage at this time from Houston, Texas. He is undefeated at 25-0 with 19 knockouts. He'll be making his middleweight debut. Please welcome the WBC #2 ranked world contender, the former IBF junior middleweight champion of the world, the future of boxing, Jermall Charlo. 'And now, ladies and gentlemen, we're ready to bring our fighters up to the scale at this time. Once again, 12 rounds, WBC middleweight world title eliminator. The winner of this fight fights for the world title. First, ladies and gentlemen, once again, from Buenos Aires, Argentina, he's the #1 contender, El Gauchito Jorge Sebastian Heyland. 158 1/4 pounds, 158 1/4 pounds for Jorge Sebastian Heyland. And now, ladies and gentlemen, his opponent, once again the former junior middleweight world champion, currently ranked the WBC #2 contender, the undefeated Jermall Charlo. 159 1/4 pounds for Jermall Charlo, 159 1/4 pounds for the #2 ranked WBC middleweight contender. Once again, this opens up our program on Showtime Championship Boxing tomorrow night, taking place at Barclays Center. 12 rounds of boxing, WBC middleweight world title eliminator, where the winner of this fight goes on to meet the champion. And we're going to bring our fighters together. Face off. And we want to bring to your attention this blockbuster event also features outstanding undercard attractions. Some of them taking place on Showtime Sports YouTube channel and Facebook. So don't go away. More fights to weigh in momentarily. And you don't want to miss this action. Promising outstanding fight opens up our Showtime Championship Boxing broadcast. Jermall Charlo, Jorge Sebastian Haaland, number 1 versus number 2 in the world, WBC middleweight world title eliminator. And fans, we do bring to your attention, Showtime Sports is offering live streaming of our undercard action. This can be seen on Showtime Sports YouTube channel and Facebook. Live streams starting at 7:15. Dave Diamante will be introducing those fighters for the undercard live stream action. A tremendous night of action, top to bottom, tomorrow night at Barclays Center.
Jorge, if I could get you just for a second up here. All right, Jorge, most of your fights have been in Argentina. I mean, you did go to Macklin's backyard in Ireland. You beat him over there. But most of your fights have been in Argentina. This is one of the biggest stages in America, biggest stages in New York City. How does it feel to be on a stage like this?
Bueno, realmente es un honor poder estar peleando en Estados Unidos y bueno, ante un estadio tan épico como el Barclays Center, así que realmente estoy muy contento de estar acá peleando.
I couldn't be happier because I know Barclays Center is one of the meccas of boxing, so I cannot. It's an honor for me to be fighting in America, and I know it's going to be a great card, and I'm thrilled. Cannot wait until Saturday.
So Saturday night you're facing Charlo, very talented fighter. He's got a lot of power in both hands. What do you plan to do to equalize that?
Charlo es un boxeador que tiene poder en los dos puños, es muy talentoso. ¿Cómo pensás neutralizar esa conducta, ese accionar de boxístico de Charlo el sábado?
Bueno, realmente, como dice él, es un boxeador muy fuerte, pero yo también tengo lo mío, así que nos vamos a cruzar, así que gane el mejor.
I know Charlo is a very strong fighter, but I have my strength on my own. So let's battle it out and see who's the best.
This might be the first time a lot of the fans in the States are going to get to see you. What do you want the fans to know about you?
Va a ser la primera vez que muchos fans en Estados Unidos te vean pelear. ¿Qué querés que vean de vos? ¿Qué querés demostrarle a los fans de los Estados Unidos?
Hace 2 años estoy esperando esta oportunidad. Así que la verdad que estoy muy contento de poder presentarme en Estados Unidos y lo que van a ver, todo lo que tengo se lo voy a dar al público. Así que voy a dejar todo arriba del ring.
I've been waiting for this opportunity for almost 2 years, so I'm so grateful and so happy. And to the fans, I want to prove it that I'm one of those boxers that gave it all in the ring. So I will give my all on Saturday, so expect a great battle.
All right, thank you so much. Muchísimas gracias. Buena suerte. Jorge Sebastian Haaland. All right, ladies and gentlemen, former IBF junior middleweight champion, junior middleweight champion, Jermall Charlo. Haaland, he's a really busy fighter. What are you going to do to equalize his busyness tomorrow night?
You know, just work when I can and do what I usually do.
I asked your brother this. Are you more nervous when you fight or when your brother fights?
I don't know. I think I'm more nervous when he fights because I can't control it.
All right. Anything that you want the fans to know before tomorrow night? Last words before the fight tomorrow.
Let's go. 160, I'm here.
Ladies and gentlemen, Jermall Charlo. All right, if we could actually get the fighters, anyone that's fighting on the undercard, if you could actually leave this room, go around to the other room, +2, because we're going to need you to come up on the stage. So fighters, please go to the next room, +2. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to continue this weigh-in. We've got a stacked card. It's incredible. Right now, we're going to go ahead and bring up to the stage a former IBF Super Flyweight Champion of the World, Mikey Arroyo. We're going to bring him up to the stage. This will be 12 rounds, IBF Junior Bantamweight Eliminator. 14-2, 4 knockouts. All right, ladies and gentlemen, 3-time Olympian coming to the stage right now. Baby Pitt, Rasheed Warren coming up to the stage from Cincinnati, Ohio. 14-2, 4 knockouts. First to the scale, stepping up, will be Mikey Arroyo. 17-1, 8 knockouts. $114.8. 114.8 for Mikey Arroyo. And now, ladies and gentlemen, his opponent making his way to the scale, a 3-time Olympian, the Baby Pit, Rasheed Warren. 113.4. 113.4 for Rasheed Warren. It's 12 rounds for the IBF Junior Bantamweight tomorrow night for the Eliminator. We're going to go ahead and face off the fighters. IBF Junior Bantamweight Eliminator tomorrow night, 12 rounds. Rasheed Warren, Mikey Arroyo. All right, ladies and gentlemen, once again, if we could get all fighters +2 to the next room, and we're going to go ahead and bring out our next bout of the evening. It'll be a 10-round heavyweight fight. A lot of people looking forward to this fight. Should be amazing. Right now, coming to the stage, please welcome from Vallejo, California, Gerald Washington. 18-1-1, 12 knockouts. Gerald Washington coming up. Ten rounds heavyweights. And now making his way to the stage, ladies and gentlemen, from Brooklyn, New York, Terrell Big Baby Miller. Undefeated heavyweight, 18-0, 1 draw, 16 big wins coming by way of knockout. And by the way, this bout is being brought to you by DeBella Entertainment in association with Salida Promotions and Greg Cohen Promotions. This will be 10 rounds heavyweights. Gerald Washington, Jarrell Miller. First to the scales will be Gerald Washington. Stepping onto the scales from Vallejo, California, 18-1-1, 12 knockouts, Gerald Washington. 248 even. 248 even for Gerald Washington. 248. 248 pounds, Gerald Washington. Now making his way to the scales, ladies and gentlemen, from Brooklyn, New York, the undefeated Jarrell Big Baby Miller. $298.8, 298 and 3/4 pounds. 298.8 for Jarrell Big Baby Miller. Once again, this bout is being brought to you by DeBella Entertainment in association with Salida Promotions and Greg Cohen Productions. 10 rounds heavyweights. We're going to face off the fighters. Top to bottom, this is an incredible card tomorrow night. Ten rounds heavyweights tomorrow night. You don't want to miss it, ladies and gentlemen. Tomorrow night, Barclays Center, Brooklyn, New York, showtime. Jarrell Big Baby Miller, undefeated. Gerald Washington, 10 rounds, heavyweights.
The gold medalist, Katie Taylor. Yeah, but she didn't win it now. Right, but former Olympic gold medalist. Right, but she won before. Yeah, yo, just walk off. We're good. We're not interviewing. No. We're good.
Tomorrow night, ladies and gentlemen.
Robert Orlando gives it.
Ladies and gentlemen, the weigh-in continues. We've got an 8-round affair, lightweights. We're going to bring these two ladies out. First coming up from Cedar Hill, Texas, please welcome Jasmine Clarkson. Jasmine Clarkson coming up. 8 rounds lightweights. The 4-8 Clarkson coming to us from Cedar Hill, Texas. And now, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage the undefeated former Olympic gold medal winner from Bray, Ireland, Katie Taylor. First to the scales, let's go ahead and bring up Jasmine Clarkson. $133.6 for Jasmine Clarkson. 133.6. And now her opponent making her way to the scale from Bray, Ireland, the undefeated former Olympic gold medal winner, Katie Taylor. 134.6. 134.6 for Katie Taylor. 134.6. Eight rounds lightweights tomorrow night. Telecast begins at 9 p.m. Eastern Time on Showtime. We're going to go ahead and face off the fighters right now. All right, thanks so much. Tomorrow night, 8 rounds lightweights, Katie Taylor, Jasmine Clarkson, going down at Barclays Center. Our next bout of the evening will be another 8-round lightweight affair. We're going to go ahead and bring these gentlemen up to the stage at this time. First, introducing from Los Mochis, Mexico, 22-8, 12 knockouts, Yardley Armento Cruz. Yardley Armento Cruz coming up to the stage. And his opponent, making his way all the way from Sydney, Australia, ladies and gentlemen, former two-division world champion. He was the IBF featherweight and the IBO super featherweight former champion of the world, Billy the Kid Dibb. From Sydney, Australia. First to the scales, making his way up, ladies and gentlemen, Yardley Armento Cruz. $132.8. 132.8 for Yardley Armento Cruz. And his opponent making his way to the scale right now from Sydney, Australia, ladies and gentlemen, 42-4, 24 knockouts. Former two-division world champion, Billy the Kid Dibb. $133 even. $133 even for Billy the Kid Dibb. 8 rounds lightweights tomorrow night. We're going to go ahead and face off the fighters at this time. Billy Dibb, Yardley, Armento, Cruz, 8 rounds lightweights tomorrow night. It's all going down. Don't forget, doors open at 5 o'clock, and the card is stacked from top to bottom. A lot of great fights. Once again, if you're fighting on the undercard, you get a +2 on the stage. Go out to the next room so you can come in through those side doors. All right, ladies and gentlemen, moving right along, we got a 6-round heavyweight affair. This gentleman, de Morelia, Mexico. Let's welcome the undefeated Elder Hernandez. Okay, and his opponent also undefeated from the Bronx, New York. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome George Arias. George Arias coming to the stage. 2 undefeated heavyweights. Someone's O has got to go. All right, first up to the scales, we're going to go ahead and bring Elder Hernandez up. He's 5-0, 3 knockouts. Five and 0, 3 knockouts. Elder Hernandez on the scale. $222 even. 222 pounds for Elder Hernandez. 222 pounds even. And his opponent also undefeated from the Bronx, New York. Ladies and gentlemen, 7 victories, no defeats, 3 knockouts. George Arias on the scales. 231.2 pounds. 231 for George Arias. This is scheduled for 6 rounds. Heavyweight affair. Six rounds heavyweights tomorrow night. Doors open at 5 o'clock. Still have 3 fights to weigh in. Our next bout of the evening, we're going to go ahead and bring them up now. It's a 4-round affair, welterweights. Bringing up first from Anoka Harbor, New Jersey, Don Murray. Let's welcome Don Murray to the stage. Don Murray. He's 1-1. And his opponent making his way to the stage right now from Staten Island, New York. He's undefeated. He's a 2016 New York Golden Glove champion. Bank on it. Kenny Robles coming to the stage. Kenny, bank on it, Robles. Stepping up first to the scale, let's welcome Dan Murray from Lanoka Harbor, New Jersey. $143.6. $143.6 for Dan Murray. $143.6. All right, stepping up to the scales right now, the undefeated from Staten Island, Kenny, bank on it, Robles. $140.6 for Kenny Robles. Bank on it. Undefeated 2016 New York Golden Glove champion right here, Kenny Robles from Staten Island. We're going to go ahead and face off the fighters at this time. Tomorrow night, doors open at 5. Don't forget, the telecast begins at 9 p.m. Eastern Time on Showtime Championship Boxing. Incredible night of fights happening tomorrow night at Barclays Center. And right now, Kenny Robles and Dan Murray facing off. Four-rounder tomorrow night.
This way, guys. Guys, this way. You got to change the contract. Get your stuff, guys.
Our next bout we're bringing up, it's going to be 8 rounds welterweights. Please welcome de República Dominicana. He's undefeated, ladies and gentlemen, Julio Cesar Sanchez. Julio Cesar Sanchez. La Bestia. Bringing him up right here. And his opponent, also undefeated, originally from County Cork, Ireland, and now living and fighting out of the Bronx, New York, Ireland's Noel Murphy. Someone's always got to go. 8 rounds welterweights tomorrow night with these two. Can't wait for this bout. And now coming to the scales de la capital, Santo Domingo, República Dominicana, ladies and gentlemen, Julio Cesar La Bestia Sanchez. $143 even. $143 even for La Bestia. Julio Cesar Sanchez. And now his opponent coming up, also undefeated, Ireland's Noel Murphy. $144.2 for Noel Murphy. 144.2. Both fighters undefeated. 8 rounds, welterweights tomorrow night. Someone's O has got to go. We're going to go ahead and face these gentlemen off right here. Ireland's Noel Murphy and Dominican Republic's Julio Cesar Sanchez. Can't wait for tomorrow night. 8 rounds welterweights. This should be a fun one. No doubt about it. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to keep it moving. We have our final bout that we're going to go ahead and bring up for the weigh-in today. It's a 4-round featherweight affair. Please welcome to the stage at this time from Cleveland, Ohio, Darnell Pettis. Let's go ahead and bring Darnell Pettis up to the stage. This is a battle of Ohio right here. This gentleman's from Cleveland, Darnell Pettis, and his opponent, the undefeated from Cincinnati, Ohio, Desmond Jarman. Desmond Jarman coming up right now. Cleveland versus Cincinnati to kick things off tomorrow night at Barclays Center. Incredible night of boxing. Making his way first to the scales, Darnell Pettis. 130.8 pounds, 130 and 3/4 pounds, 130.8 for Darnell Pettis. And now his opponent from Cincinnati, Ohio, 2-0. Both wins coming by way of knockout. On the scales, Desmond Jarman. 129 for Desmond Jarman from Cincinnati. Cleveland versus Cincinnati tomorrow night. It's all happening to kick off the show at Barclays Center. And at this time, we're going to go ahead and face off the fighters. Four rounds featherweights tomorrow night. What did I tell you? Top to bottom look at this card. Thank you to everyone. We'll see you tomorrow night. Doors at 5 o'clock. Remember, tomorrow, the telecast 9 p.m. Eastern Time on Showtime Championship Boxing. Thank you. We'll see you tomorrow night.